If you're truly a child of God, why should everything come with challenges? Why can they never be perfection if God is perfect? Hey guys, I hope everybody is okay. I hope everybody is doing well. My name is Emma Kamau. I'm a YouTuber based in Zambia, and I would appreciate it so much if you subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you sticking back and coming back. I love you so much. Now, today's video is a little bit different from what I normally do, and if I'm being completely honest, I am a little bit scared of even posting things like this. The main reason is, you know, sometimes being a Christian, like we are about to talk about, is very difficult. And part of the difficulties that come is if somebody comes to my channel and sees me speaking on Christianity and all of these things, but then in real life maybe they know a past version of me it would be hypocritical to be talking about this, or maybe somebody has seen me do something that is not very Christian and I would be labeled a hypocrite. But I'm starting to accept that none of us are perfect, and the word itself says that God is looking for those who seek God. He's not looking for the perfect Christians. And with that in my mind, I've finally gathered the courage to be able to speak on videos such as this. Now, this isn't scripted, this wasn't planned, you know. For a while I have been failing to actually shoot videos or shoot content because maybe I have a filming room, but then, you know, Zesco, I can't use the ring light, it's dark. There's always a reason why I can't film, to a point where I'm just like, you know what, that doesn't matter. Yes, it matters, of course, like aesthetics are cute, everything is nice, it's cute, but then it doesn't really matter. Some days you're going to get a whole dolled up version of me with the makeup, the lashes, the cute background, but other days you're just going to get me, and I am hoping that that is good enough, because it's good enough to me, and I'm hoping that it's good enough to you. So what really sparked this conversation coming up is I was with my friend yesterday and we were just talking, and you know, sometimes you end up just talking without knowing what you're going to say next, and by the time I was done talking, I felt like I was teaching myself a lesson. Like, it didn't feel like the words were coming from me. It felt like I was learning whilst I was talking. And that really just put into my heart to say, not everything has to be scripted or perfect. I don't have to have PowerPoints. I don't have to have it all figured out. You know, social media is such a scary place. And if you are someone who's like me, say for example, like you're an influencer, in this social media life, it's very easy for you to get lost in it. I won't lie to you. It's very easy for you to get lost in the likes, the followers, the views, the brand deals, the everything. It's very easy for you to get lost in that world, but it can be such a toxic world. But at the same time, social media can be used for so much good. So when I ask myself, like, okay, I want to come back to YouTube, but what am I coming back to do? Entertainment is nice, it's really nice, but what's the point? Somebody has to have a takeaway. If I reflect on the YouTubers that I like, I'm a YouTuber, but I don't know a lot of YouTubers. The few YouTubers that I actually like and follow are people that I take something away from them, whether it's the way that they take care of their homes, whether it's the way that they do their hair, do something. But what of me? What's my takeaway as a content creator? What would make me unique? And for me, it's just being myself. And myself right now is a person who is in a place of really seeking God. And if I can bring even one of my 7,000 subscribers with me on the journey, I'll feel like I'm doing something right. So I shouldn't run away from sharing things that are in my heart because I'm scared that it won't get the views. You know, a video about Christianity as compared to maybe, let me say, couples content or fashion content or maybe makeup content or crazy night out travel vlogs is most likely going to do better. But it's the intent behind it. My intent should not be, I want to get so many views, I want to get so many subscribers, so many likes. It's impact. And with impact, if one person watches this video to the end, I will be so content and I will be so happy. So I have just spoken too much, and let me just get to what I initially wanted to talk about. So we all know that people tell us that being a Christian is hard. You know, it's hard, it's difficult. But then what really makes it difficult, and why should it be hard? If you're truly a child of God, why should everything come with challenges? Why can they never be perfection if God is perfect? If He's all-knowing, why must we face difficulties if we're children of God? And it's a very interesting question to ask, but then I have come to realize that everything eventually aligns and it all makes sense. You know, when you think of what does it mean for Christianity to be hard, someone might say, oh, maybe you get constant spiritual attacks, like you're constantly, you know, being looked at. If you are facing some certain type of success and you're a Christian, jealousy, envy, all these other things, and people act on that. People are wicked. They'll try to do supernatural things to try and disturb you and enter your life. Is that what it means for it to be hard? It's not. Because in as much as if you accept that this world is spiritual, you accept that there is good and there is bad. But because you know that you have a loving God, you have a God that loves you, protects you, and wants nothing but the best for you, you have the most powerful person on your side. There is nothing that a witch doctor, voodoo, whatever, there's nothing that is going to come in between what God's plan, and God is going to protect you because God is more powerful than that. You know, so if you know that, you live life with ease, you live life with peace, that no matter how many things are going against me, I am a child of God. Your confidence comes from God and you will be protected. And let me tell you, that's a good stance to stand on. It's a good level of confidence. Confidence should come from knowing that you are a child of God, that you are loved, that you are protected. Confidence shouldn't come from the things that you have, you know, the clothes that you wear, the hair that you have, all these other things. Your confidence shouldn't be stemmed from that, because at any second that can be taken away from you. But God's love will never be taken away from you. So always have that confidence. So don't be scared. Somebody says, oh, I had a bad dream about you. It's happened to me. I had a bad dream about you. This and this is happening. I acknowledge that. I receive that information, but I do not live in fear because I am a child of God. That's the way that I see it. And so if it's that easy to just put God, then what does it mean to be hard? If you're faced with a challenge and then you say, I've put it in God's hands, and you truly believe that, you truly trust that, you have a peace. So then what does it mean for it to be hard? What is actually hard about being a Christian is following blindly. That's what it is. That's the difficulty. You're following and trusting someone you have never seen. We have experienced God, but we've never seen Him. We knew Him because they told us about Him in church, and we are just trusting and believing that this is true. That's hard, mostly in times of difficulties. When you're faced with a challenge where somebody tells you to say, okay, here's this amount of money, but all you have to do is kill that person. Or all you have to do is lose your self-respect. Or all you have to do is this. And the money is there, it will be yours. But you turn away from that offer, trusting, not knowing for sure, but trusting that God is going to keep you safe. That even if you don't take that money, you don't take that opportunity that seems so simple right now because of you trying to be a good person, you're trusting that God is going to reward you for that. A God that you have never met. That's what it means to, when people say being a Christian is hard. You follow blindly. You follow wholeheartedly. You strip yourself of all your capabilities, all for a higher purpose. That's what it means. That's what it means for when people say that, oh, it's difficult, because it really is difficult. Imagine you're facing the worst possible situation right now. The worst possible situation at this dying moment. And somebody says, here's the money that's going to take you out of that situation. But all you have to do is something that you know God would not be happy with. That's what it means to be hard, and that's where people fail. They put their faith in things that they cannot see. That's where we fail. Because we question God, we doubt Him. There's no other solution aside from this solution that has brought itself out. I have to live. I have to survive. For some people, I have to feed my kids. I have to take them to school. I have to do this. I have to do this. I have so many responsibilities. For how long am I going to trust a God that I haven't seen? And for how long have I been trusting Him and things are not getting easy? That's a challenge. It's a challenge. And how it comes out depends on your level of trust in God. And that's why it is so difficult. But the best way to kill that difficulty is to pray. There's a peace that comes with trusting God always. If you sit down and you think and you reflect to say, I have been through tough situations. I have been through situations that I didn't know how I would make it out of this situation. Maybe you lost a loved one, a parent, a brother, a sister, a best friend, somebody close to you, and you didn't know what life would look like without that person. But look at you now. Has it been easy? No. But for as long as there's air in your lungs, then you're still here to serve a purpose. And as much as it may be hard, it might be difficult, you're still here. That's God. Even when you were at a point where you were so broken, you could not understand, even just a breakup, you thought you would never find love again. You thought the world ended. Look at you now. Eating, drinking water, living, laughing, not consistently, but here you are. Your track record so far for getting through situations that you didn't know how you would get out of is 100% because you are still alive today. So one day, this challenge that you are facing right now is going to be so small as compared to the challenge that you will face in future. So why let this challenge be the one that takes you away from God when He has kept you safe from so many other situations? Why? Why doubt Him now? A lot of people came from poverty, literally from nothing. The most poor person in this world today who's begging on the streets has somehow slept and woken up and will sleep and wake up tomorrow. What does that mean? They'll eat at some point. Whether it takes 4 or 5 days, which is so sad, but they'll eat and they'll be alive. Because even the person who you think is the most rustiest, dirty looking person out there, they're still here. They're still fulfilling a purpose. That's why you must respect everyone. Because God is keeping them alive because they are yet to feel a purpose. Maybe you watching them and saying, I don't want that for myself, is their purpose. It might not be the most grand thing. Not everyone is meant to be a president, but everyone is fulfilling a purpose in one way or another. Because of God, that's how powerful He is. That's how strong He is. So in as much as you are facing a difficulty, go into that difficulty with the understanding that there is nothing that is too difficult for God. That's Christianity. That's faith. That's trusting God. You have peace. You experience happiness. You experience joy. And there's no label. There's no one who doesn't have a right to come to God, no matter how big your sin is. No matter what your past looks like. No matter who knows dirt, who knows tea on you, that doesn't matter to God because He knows everything, but all He wants is for you to go to Him. Christianity is difficult. Trusting God is difficult. But it's so rewarding. It's so worth it. You will enjoy life when you trust God because you will not dwell on problems because you're a child of God. And you have the understanding that, yes, I'm going through a problem, but there's nothing that God cannot do. Trust Him. That is it. That's what it is. Will it ever be easy? No. Will everybody ever have a perfect life? No. Even the richest person in the world today struggles with being lonely. Everybody has a challenge of their own. It will never be perfect. So enjoy. Enjoy, have peace, be glad because you know that you're a child of God and everything is working out in your good. I thank you so much for watching this video this far ahead. And if you stuck around to this point, you are the person I'm looking for. You're the person I want to build a community with. You're the person I want to grow with. If you reach this video up until this point, I would really appreciate it if you just left me a comment so that I know. And so that the next time I see you, it might not always be every single time, but the next time that I see a comment and it's your name, I pray to God that I remember. Because I'm trying to build a community. I'm actually trying to build a positive impact. And the fact that you stayed shows that you're also in a season of seeking, that you are just like me and I want to get to know you. So please make sure that you leave that comment down in the comment section below. I thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and until my next video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on that notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a brand new video. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.